Street genius, pot foe. Why? My guess because giving a fuck about most stuff is good for business. And while there is nothing wrong with the good business, the problem is that giving too many fucks is bad for your mental health. It causes you to become overly attached to superficial and fake to dedicate your life to chasing a mirage of happiness and satisfaction. The key to a good life is not giving a fuck about more. It's giving a fuck about less, giving a fuck about only what is true and immediate and important. The feedback loop from hell. There is an insidious quirk to your brain that if you let it can drive you absolutely batty. Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. You get anxious about confronting somebody in your life. That anxiety cripples you and you stop wondering why you're so anxious. Now you're becoming anxious about being anxious. Oh no, doubly anxious. Now you're anxious about your anxiety, which is causing more anxiety. Quick, where is the whiskey? Or let's say you have an anger problem. You get pissed off at the stupidest, most inane stuff, and you have no idea why, and the fact that you get pissed off so easily starts to piss you off even more. And then, in your pretty rage, you realize that being angry all the time makes you shallow and a mean person. And you hate this, you hate it so much that you get angry at yourself. Now look at you, you're angry and you're angry at yourself, getting angry about being angry. Fuck you. Fuck you, wall. Here, have a fist. Or you're so worried about doing the right thing all the time that you become worried about how much you're worrying. Or you feel so guilty for your mistake you make what that you begin to feel guilty about how guilty you're feeling. Or you get sad alone so often that it makes you feel even more sad and alone just thinking about it. Welcome to the feedback loop from hell. Chances are you've engaged in it more than a few times. Maybe you're engaging it right now. God, I do the feedback loop all the time. I'm such a loser for doing it. I should stop. Oh my God, I feel like such a loser for calling myself a loser. I should stop calling myself a loser. Hey, fuck. I'm doing it again. See, I'm a loser. Oh, calm down, amigo. Believe it or not, this is part of the beauty of being a human. Very few animals on earth have the ability to think cogent thoughts to begin with. But we humans have the luxury of being able to have thoughts about our thoughts. So I can think about watching Miley Cyrus video on YouTube and then immediately think about what a sicko I am for wanting to watch Miley Cyrus videos on YouTube. Hey, the miracle of consciousness. Now, here's the problem our society today, through the wonders of consumer culture, and hey, look, my life is cooler than your social media, has bred a whole generation of people who believe that having these negative experiences, anxiety, fear, guilt, etc., is totally not okay. I mean, if you look at your Facebook feed, every day there is a fucking grand old time looking eight people got married this week, and some 16-year-old on TV got a Ferrari for her birthday. Another kid just made $2 billion inventing up an app that automatically delivers you more toilet paper when you run out. Meanwhile, you're stuck at home flossing your cat and you can't help but think your life sucks even more than you thought.